Some songs don't just play, they stay. They remember things you forgot, the room you were in, the person beside you, the feeling you couldn't name yet. Tonight, we're counting down 12 R&B and soul records that didn't chase hits, they attached themselves to real life. One was written in half an hour and still sounds like a secret you were never meant to hear. Another sat unnoticed until one small change turned it into a global movement. And the final song on this list, it starts with almost nothing and somehow became one of the most powerful records ever recorded. Stay with me. The closer we get to number one, the quieter and heavier it gets. Number 12, Dark End of the Street by James Carr, 1967. Dark End of the Street doesn't ask for sympathy. It confesses. Written in just 30 minutes during a poker break by Dan Penn and Chips Moman, the song enters quietly. Carried by a reverb-soaked guitar that feels like a warning rather than an invitation. When James Carr sings the opening line, "Baby, you got my mind messed up," the arrangement pulls back sharply, leaving space around his baritone so the weight of secrecy can settle. Walk around the world and get back before noon. Subtle horns hover instead of announce, and the drums stay restrained, emphasizing restraint over drama. That restraint is why it hits so deeply. Guilt never needs volume. Somebody just gotta let me know. The performance sounds like a man speaking only because silence has become unbearable. Though it peaked modestly on the charts, the record became a Southern soul benchmark. The sound of late-night radio for people hiding truths. Listen for how the track never resolves emotionally, choosing discomfort over closure. Number 11, Breakup to Makeup by the Stylistics, 1973. Breakup to Makeup turns emotional dysfunction into something dangerously beautiful.
Tell me what's so wrong.
Built on Tom Bell's elegant Philadelphia International production, the song glides forward on lush strings and gentle percussion, while Russell Tompkins Jr.'s falsetto floats above the conflict, softening words that describe an endless cycle of hurt. The brilliance lies in the contradiction romantic sound design, framing unresolved tension. The arrangement never raises its voice, even as the lyrics repeat the same mistake. That tension between sound and meaning is exactly why the song stays memorable. Horns enter sparingly, never crowding the vocal, while the rhythm section keeps everything smooth and controlled. That balance made the song crossover ready, landing top 5 on pop, R&B, and adult contemporary charts. Listen for how the arrangement blooms without ever breaking its calm. Number 10, I Dig Your Act by the OJs, 1967. I Dig Your Act carries more bite than most hits from its era.
Get it on, get it on, get it on, get it on, yeah.
Buried as a B-side, the record moves with sharp confidence. driven by an electric harpsichord that pulses relentlessly beneath the track. Horn stabs land like punctuation marks between verses. While early string arrangements hint at sophistication, the group hadn't fully unveiled yet. Lyrically, it's unapologetic, flipping heartbreak into defiance rather than sorrow. You can hear the group testing its edge, learning how much attitude the groove can hold. That attitude is why the song became a club favorite, despite modest chart numbers. It revealed the OJ's hunger years before Polish entered the picture. Listen for how the harpsichord never drops out, pushing the track forward with quiet insistence. Number 9. Love Zone by Billy Ocean, 1986. Love Zone sits comfortably in its own confidence. Anchored by a moody bass line and a relaxed mid-tempo groove. The track gives Billy Ocean space to lean into his signature tone, smooth, measured, and reassuring. The production never overreaches, choosing atmosphere over flash. Every element feels placed rather than stacked. That control is why the song works as both a radio hit and a personal dedication. Drums settle into a pocket and stay there, allowing the vocal to carry intimacy without urgency. It reached number 1 on the R&B chart while crossing into pop and adult contemporary, proving its universal pull. Listen for how Ocean eases into the melody instead of attacking it. Number 8. Show Me Love by Robin S., 1993. Show Me Love survives on momentum. The now legendary synth riff introduced by Stonebridge never lets the listener rest. Looping with hypnotic precision while Robin S.'s gospel-trained vocal pleads above it. The production strips everything down to essentials: kick, bass, and drive, turning repetition into power. Nothing distracts from the forward motion. That simplicity is why the remix changed the song's fate entirely. It crossed from underground clubs to mainstream radio, becoming a defining sound of the decade. The track climbed into the pop top 5 and dominated dance charts worldwide. Listen for how the vocal strains just slightly against the beat, creating urgency without chaos. Number 7. Love's Gonna Get You by Jocelyn Brown, 1985. Love's Gonna Get You is built around a voice that refuses to be ignored. Jocelyn Brown's performance cuts through the post-disco groove with gospel intensity, transforming the track into a declaration rather than a warning.
Hey baby, can you tell me what am I supposed to...
The production sets a sleek foundation, but it never competes with her delivery. Her voice is the event.
What am I supposed to do? Hey.
That dominance is why the a cappella became one of the most sampled vocals in dance music history.
I have to realize
The record's influence traveled farther than its original chart run ever suggested. It proved vocal house could hit with emotional authority, not just rhythm. Listen for the way she holds certain words just long enough to command attention. Number 6. Shame by Evelyn Champagne. King, 1977. Shame captures the exact moment disco and R&B locked hands. Expanded into a 6-minute club remix, the drums snap harder, the bass line widens, and the groove breathes with confidence. Everything feels designed to move bodies without losing warmth. Evelyn King's youthful voice floats effortlessly above the rhythm, delivering emotional maturity far beyond her age. There's joy here, but it's controlled, polished, and intentional. That balance pushed the song into the top 10 across pop, R&B, and disco charts, while earning gold status and a Grammy nomination. Listen for how the rhythm never overwhelms her vocal, even at full intensity. While classic harmonies remind listeners exactly who this group is. It sounds fearless, not transitional. That confidence carried it to the top of the pop chart and made it the biggest-selling single in the group's history. How the groove resets itself without ever losing momentum. Number 4. Turn the Beat Around by Vicki Sue Robinson, 1976. Turn the Beat Around feels alive because it practically is. Recorded with Robinson cutting her lead vocal in a single take, the song rides infectious percussion and self-aware lyrics that celebrate the music itself. The groove never hesitates, and neither does her performance. It sounds like discovery happening in real time. Extended into a 12-inch mix, it became a club staple, topping the disco chart and breaking into the pop top 10. The record doesn't build tension, it releases it immediately. Listen for how the percussion shifts without ever breaking the flow. Number 3. Dancing in the Street by Martha and the Vandellas, 1964. Dancing in the Street sounds spontaneous because it almost was. Driven by raw percussion, including improvised metallic hits, the record surges forward with urgency and joy. Martha Reeves delivers a vocal that feels communal rather than personal, inviting listeners into the moment instead of performing for them. The energy never lets up. Released during a turbulent summer, the song took on meaning far beyond its melody. It became both celebration and statement, a record that moved bodies and minds at the same time. Listen for the way the beat keeps pushing, even when the vocal pauses. Number 2. Reach Out, I'll Be There by Four Tops, 1966. Reach Out, I'll Be There lives in sustained tension. Producers pushed Levi Stubbs to the very top of his range, forcing emotion into every phrase. His voice sounds strained in the best way, urgent, desperate, human. Minor key verses heighten anxiety before gospel-flavored choruses offer just enough release to keep listeners suspended. The production never lets you relax fully. That intensity drove the song to #1 on pop, R&B, and UK charts simultaneously. Listen for how the desperation never fades, even in the chorus. #1, Stand By Me by Ben E. King, 1961.
No, I won't be afraid.
Stand By Me begins with almost nothing, a bass line, light percussion, and space. That simplicity is the point. Ben E. King's gospel-rooted tenor delivers reassurance without theatrics, making belief feel inevitable.
Stand by me. So dark.
Every note sounds considered, not performed.
Oh, stand by me.
The arrangement never crowds him, trusting sincerity over scale.
I won't cry. I won't cry.
Though it first peaked modestly, the song returned decades later to global charts and became one of the most played records of the 20th century.
No, I won't shed a tear.
Its power comes from quiet certainty, not spectacle.
Stand by me. And
Listen for how the song feels just as intimate at the end as it does at the beginning. Some songs never really end. They wait for the next time you need them. If one of these records took you back to a room, a voice, or a version of yourself you haven't visited in a while, that's exactly what RnB Grove is here for. This channel isn't about chasing trends. It's about preserving the music that shaped real moments and still holds weight decades later. Subscribe, and you won't just get another list. You'll get stories behind the grooves, the silences between the notes, and the records that stay with you long after the needle lifts. Before you go, drop your top 3 in the comments and tell us which song you'd play if you needed to remember who you were. Up next, we're diving into songs that only sound right after midnight, and voices that changed R&B forever. Stay with us. The groove isn't going anywhere.